Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me. Here in Kenya, it's about 7 in the morning. It's a bit chilly and cloudy. Nonetheless, as usual, my name is Mwangi Mwangi. I'm grateful to be here. Welcome to this midweek review to this niche. This week, I've been duetting mukbang videos on TikTok. And let's just go straight into the metrics because things are looking bleak and gloom here. Well, our usual metrics are creator fulfillment, content uptake, ease of entry, ease of creation, monetization, and finally, benefits to community. Let's just go straight into it. Yeah. So, uh, creator fulfillment. Today being Wednesday, I've given it a 40%. Why 40? Because I'm not fulfilled. I'm actually not liking this. As a matter of fact, I did not post anything yesterday on Tuesday. Just so bored with this thing. Um, I'm finding that I don't like being critical on people. And especially duetting mukbang videos from India, Nigeria, maybe some of these Asian countries where they eat weird foods. I'm finding myself being critical and I don't like that. Um, Similarly, I don't know, maybe the algorithm is not recommending these videos. It could be because they are getting very low uptake. And that coupled with the low inspiration of doing something that I'm not really liking or a forte that it's not strong on me. So very low fulfillment. Actually, I'm very tempted to just leave it there and not do it anymore. Number two, content uptake. I'm also going to give it a 40%. Imagine every video is averaging like 10 views. I'm tempted to say that the algorithm is not recommending these videos because I experimented a bit. I did a video that was not mukbang related on Monday, and in a few hours it had like 100 and something views. But a video that I just done adjacent to that has like 12 views, which is mukbang related. So I'm tempted to think that the algorithm doesn't like this, or maybe the algorithm doesn't necessarily like duetting. So that is something to check on. If you ever interested in duetting other people's videos, maybe do a bit of a background research on how the algorithm will take it. Because I'm having very low uptake, very low uptake, and it's actually one of the reasons why I'm not fulfilled. One of the reasons why I feel like I should just leave it. Number three, ease of entry. As usual, this niche is just like the other niches that I've already experimented and reviewed. It's very easy to get into. Your phone, your ring light is enough. So we give it a 90%. At least it keeps a high grade on that. Ease of creation in the terms of inspiration. On Monday, the expectation was a 90% because people were there to inspire me. Some accounts which I could just do it. What I've found, not all videos on TikTok are duetable or stitchable. Some videos, those features, duet and stitch, have been deactivated by the creators. And some of the most uh, crazy mukbang videos on TikTok have those features deactivated. I believe the creator also knows that they are doing something that is very crazy and everyone might want to do it, criticize them, blah blah blah. So they deactivate them. You have to check on that. So I found that there's a time I had collected, saved or did a collection of like 20 mukbang videos with with the intention of duetting them because they were cool and they were weird. But around 17 of those had that feature deactivated. So it's not as easy to just duet. You rely on the other creator either forgetting to deactivate it or having the goodwill to leave it open for other people to collab. So check on that. Monetization, number four. No, number five, monetization. I give it a 50%. Remember, on Monday the expectation was 70%. Why the drop? Well, there's not. I found that there isn't much room for product placement in those videos. Um, by room I don't mean space. I can always place the product. The thing is now with this very low uptake, what is the point? If the video only gets to 10 people, what is the point? Um, and probably these 10 people didn't even watch the video. It just happened to be in the FYP and they scrolled by. So that aspect of very low uptake negates any idea of product placement. Now, that is for my own product. I've also been thinking, what if you are trying to get into partnership, affiliations, um, collaborations with other companies to be like a brand ambassador or something like that? I don't think, I don't know, I'm not sure because I'm not well versed in that topic, but I don't think people are willing to work with such a creator who is duetting other people's videos. So monetization wise, duetting could be, I don't know, maybe other avenues of monetization like the TikTok monetization thing, maybe that. But for your own products, it doesn't make sense. If the uptake of the content is this low, it doesn't make sense. Also, for other people's products, this low of an uptake, nobody really wants to be into that, right? So very, very low scores on monetization. Number six, which is the most important metric, benefit to community. I've given it a 50%. You dropped again from a 70 on Monday to a 50 on Wednesday. And remember, in the past, we have established that any niche that goes below 75% is perceived as a failure because I feel like if I'm not benefiting as the creator, then what are those that I'm benefiting anyone else? Charity begins at home, right? So, very low benefit to community, especially the fact that you have to be critical of someone or just suck up to them, which is it's weird, right? So, I feel like 50 is appropriate because there are some people who have liked the videos, but very very small numbers of people. My usual people who've been a staple in my account are not really interested in this. I'll be meeting them on Saturday, so I'll talk to them about it, but they're not really interested in this. So I feel like as a niche, duetting, mukbang videos is sort of a failure for me because again, I'm observing this from a personal bias with a lens of life that I've carried for a long time. So let's go into the bonuses and talk a little bit about this niche because it's weird. It's a weird niche. Account growth. The account had grown from 45 to 46 followers, one follower, Monday. Kinda cool. I was wondering, why did this person follow? Do they like the mukbang videos? Why? Well, it is what it is. Eh? Welcome to the family. Um, would I do this niche long term? No, no. I'm actually debating in my head whether I will continue doing it for the week. I'm very tempted to just leave it at that. The little bit that I did on Monday, leave it at that. I'm tempted to either shift the niche, which I can do because of for purposes of continuity of the process, I can't just shift a niche midweek, you know. So if I stop now, I'll take a break for a whole week, for the rest of the week, and not post anything on TikTok. Maybe do a social media detox. I don't know. But I'm also tempted to say, well, do it for the sake of documentation. So maybe put a number, like make sure you do at least 4 videos a day, and that's that. Doesn't matter how many people they gather. What do you guys think? I don't know. It's very hard for me to do things that I'm not really liking, which are not really stimulating. So, but for the sake of you guys and the people on TikTok, I'll at least do 4 videos a day for the purposes of documentation. I think this is going to be important later on when we do a compilation of all the niches that I've done. Maybe in a year's time, it's going to be very important. So I'll keep on going, but I'm going. How there's a saying, I've forgotten it, but basically it says like I'm going on protest. I'm still moving forward, but I'm protesting as I move forward. So yeah, um, because I don't have much else to say about this niche, let's see what we'll have on Saturday. Whether it will have been better, whether I'll have found a better way of doing it. Because it's either the niche is uh, the niche is bad, or I don't have the right avenue of working in the niche. So either one will break. Either the niche will get good, or I'll get an avenue. If I don't, it's still good. We keep it for purposes of documentation. Right. So let me shout out. Let me shout out to my usual people, despite the fact that they've not been um, physically visible this week, but I know that they're supporting me in the shadows. Well, Manu, thank you very much. Manu has actually become sort of a friend. We've linked outside TikTok, and I'm grateful for you, boy. Thank you. Number 2, Queen Erica, thank you. Adrinova Tech Solutions, thank you. Sanjay, thank you. Keshi, thank you. Otis, my guy, thank you. Joy, thank you. Tiffy Mary, thank you. You've also become quite friendly with Tiffy. Cool girl, eh? Adija Morgan, salute. Gitao Blush Butterfly, salute. I've always found this name to be very funny. Gitao Blush Butterfly. Cool name, eh? Settings Motiso, thank you. And lastly, Amani, salute. Well, have yourself a great time. I'm still sipping on tea, herbal tea. I have a supply of lemongrass, mint, and rosemary planted just outside my house, though by someone else, but I'm enjoying them on a day-to-day basis. Have yourself a great rest of the week. Bye. Adios.